students, today I am going to explain the next topic of the chapter, that is heating effect of electric current. Uh, Firstly, you should know what are effects of electric current. The conversion, or we can say the changing of electrical energy into another form of energy is called the effect of electric current. And the most common effects of electric current are heating effect, magnetic effect and chemical effect. In this chapter we will read about two effects of electric current, that is heating effect and magnetic effect. uh, in today's video I will explain about the heating effect of electric current. You should know what is heating effect of electric current. When an electric current passes through a wire, it gets hot. This is called the heating effect of the electric current. For this there is given an activity in your book, that is activity 14.3. What you have to do, you have to make a circuit as shown in the figure. We have to take 10 centimeter long piece of nichrome wire and we will tie this nichrome wire in between these two nails. Now we will make a complete circuit so that the current passes through the wire. After some time you will see that the nichrome wire gets heated due to heating effect of current, and when we switch off or we can say when there is no flow of current, then the nichrome wire is not hot. In the same way we see in our houses, when we glow the bulb, after some time the bulb gets heated due to heating effect of electric current. Now the question arises, why this heat is produced by these electrical appliances. Actually, when current flows through a metallic wire, the wire offers some resistance to the flow of electrons. During this process, electrical energy is transformed into heat energy, and the heat produced depends on the amount of resistance offered by the wire. So we can say this heat is produced due to the resistance of the wire. Copper wire we generally use for making the wires, and copper wire generally offers very little resistance and does not gets heated. On the other hand, some thin wires like that of tungsten or nichrome, these wires offer very high resistance and gets heated up quickly. This is the reason why tungsten wire is used in the filament of bulb. So we can say filament of bulb, the spirally coiled wire which you can see in the bulb is called the filament, and this is made up of tungsten, and the nichrome wire is used as a heating element in household and industrial heating appliances. As you can see, in case of heater there is an element, in the same way in case of iron an element is used, and these are generally made up of nichrome. So tungsten and nichrome are preferred when there is required heating effect of electric current. In the same way, when a bulb is switched on, current flows through the filament and it gets heated up and glows. So we can say some of the electric appliances such as electric heater, immersion rods, electric toasters, electric iron, electric heater, all these use this property of heating due to electric current. They have wound coils of wire known as heating element through which current flows, resulting in the heating due to resistance offered by the wire. So we can say all these electrical appliances are based on heating effect of current. In this diagram you can see the filament of the bulb, it is made up of tungsten, and when the current flows through tungsten wire, it offers a high resistance to the flow of current, and due to which heat is produced and the bulb glows. So these are some beneficial effects of heating effect of current, and all these appliances like iron, heater, toaster, bulb, all these are dependent on heating effect of electric current. Now there is shown nowadays in place of electric bulb we generally use CFL, that is compact fluorescent lamps in our houses. These reduce the wastage of energy due to heating effect of current and can be fixed in the ordinary bulb holder. So now in place of electric bulb we generally prefer to use CFLs, that is compact fluorescent lamps. But before buying any bulb or tube, we should see the ISI mark. That is a mark of Bureau of Indian Standards, because those electrical appliances which are having ISI mark, it means they are safe to use and they reduce the wastage of energy. So we should only use those electrical appliances which are having the ISI mark. Now there is shown electric fuse. Electric fuse is also based on heating effect of electric current. If we switch on all electrical appliances at the same time, they start drawing a large amount of current through the source wire. Therefore, the wire gets heated and this may lead to fire, and this is called overloading. Firstly, you should know what is overloading and short circuit. Overloading means when too much current is drawn from the circuit, and second one is short circuit. What is short circuit? Sometimes fire may also be caused when positive or negative terminals of a circuit come in direct contact. Such dangerous situations in homes are very harmful because they can damage the house or the entire building. To prevent such damages, a safety device known as electric fuse is inserted in the circuit. So we can say a fuse is a safety device which is based on the heating effect of electric current. Now how it works: an electric fuse consists of a wire which is made up of an alloy of tin and lead with a very low melting point. When current passes through the wire and it exceeds the maximum limit, this wire gets heated up, and due to its low melting point, this wire melts and quickly breaks the circuit. This prevents damage to the appliances or the whole building. So we can say it is a safety device. An electric fuse has a porcelain fuse socket fitted with the fuse wire. The fuse wire of the electric fuse can easily replaced in the fuse socket. But nowadays, in place of these fuses, we generally use MCB. Second type of fuse is also like a cartridge fuse, which are also used. This cartridge fuse consists of a fuse. As you can see, this diagram 14.15. This is a cartridge fuse. The diagram 14.14 is showing the fuse which is called porcelain fuse, and the figure 14.15 is showing the cartridge fuse. What is cartridge fuse? It consists of a fuse wire fitted in a glass tube with its two ends tightly connected to metallic caps. Since cartridge fuse is compact in size, it is used to protect sensitive electronic devices. So these are two types of fuses which we generally use in our homes. But nowadays, in place of these fuses, we generally use MCB, which is called miniature circuit breaker. These are used in addition to or in place of an electric fuse in household circuit. MCB is a switch that automatically trips. It means when there is short circuit or overloading, these switches fell down, and in this way they prevent the flow of current in the whole circuit and they prevent the building from any fire. So we can say these MCBs or these fuses are based on heating effect of electric current, and during overloading or short circuit they prevent the house or building from any damage. Today you will revise this complete topic. Thank you. Have a nice day.